Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes 5v5 Grand Arena. The third opponent for the first week is Yake. I feel like it's supposed to be Jake, but whatever. Yeah, let's see how things go for this final fight. He's got two oddball teams up north. I don't know what the thought process behind those were. Down south, we've got Jabba, Malgus, Lord Vader, and Kylo. So, yay, fun times to be had. Potency, health, lots of defense, and the revive. Yeah, lots of stuff got dumped for information on the 7th for the new crate dragon raid, and Jedi Fallen Order characters, and new Tuskens, and yada yada yada. But yeah, I won't really make a video on that because Arnold already done that and probably has a better explanation than I could do. So yeah, we're going to be giving Imperial Troopers here a stab at the dark at this Lord Vader team. No Zetas on, what was it, Fifth Brother and Grand Inquisitor. So I had faith in this, you know? I believed I could power through it. So we're gonna punch away and hope. I probably should have done the basic from Piet instead of his AoE days. But yeah, okay. I have to go for World Guard. If we can kill him or kill them all, that'd be lovely. But yeah, I think the biggest mistake I did here was instead of the basic with Piet, I did his AoE, which is coming back to bite me. Yeah, this is great. I don't really know. Other than the whole mess up Piet, I'm not sure what else I could have done to not mess this up. I really am not sure. Maybe if I'd done a Lord Vader mirror instead, it'd have been fine. But yeah. Okay, so Jabba, no, what is it, armor on that one? On that set? I can't remember. But yeah, a little bit of health and all that. So we're just gonna kill him off. Kylo is the hope. His Kylo's Datacron is a bit of a tricky one, kind of, sort of. It's the Hux Datacron, so we'll have to tackle that in a short bit. But for now, bounty hunters with Jabba. But yeah, we're finally getting the two more characters at least for Tuskens to make a full team there. Then we're getting the beginning pieces of Cal Kestis and his Hero's Journey team, apparently. So we're getting Marin and then Sari Junda, I believe is what her name was, if I read it correctly. So those will be cool to have. We don't know what the others are yet for him, but excuse me. Hopefully we'll know sooner rather than later on who his other Hero Journey characters are. Making it really difficult for me to try to stay focused on the projects I'm working on, which is Jabba and then Afra. I'm trying to get Rey as well, very slowly and very painfully, but yeah. Whatever. I guess we'll get her one day. I don't know what was different compared to the first guy's team, my first opponent's Jabba team, but at least I didn't drop on Yikes. Jabba, because I would have been slightly annoyed. Okay. Health, immunity. Okay. So, we're going to go up with JML here, because JML, even with the Datacron on Kylo, shouldn't be a massive loss, or loss in the first place, but I am anything but not... I'm anything... What is the word I'm trying to think of? I think what I was trying to say was I'm not the most consistent of people when it comes to using teams properly. That's what I was trying to think. I don't know what I was trying to think and say at the same time. But yeah. So let's play spot where I made the mistake that causes issues down the road. Well, Kylo's in his ult, so that's lovely. Now, the mistake I made, instead of going for Hux, I went for Sith Trooper there with the focus from Jedi Knight Revan, obviously. So, yeah, if I had gone for Hux instead of Sith Trooper, things might have turned out differently compared to how they will turn out. Because I just lost my Reviver and Jedi Knight Revan in one hit. There goes Hoda. I mean, this is still a plausible win. I mean, yeah, Kylo is rapidly ramping up his siphon and damage as a whole. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a tough one. Like, think he could do it, Okay, he's an ult, so this isn't exactly what I needed. Really wish I had Hoda with the heal, or even Jolie still alive with a revive, but no. Kylo had to one-shot him. Maybe I should have done the hit with the leadership ability on Jedi Knight Luke first instead of going to ult. I don't know. But I really do think my biggest mistake instead of going for Hux, I went for a Sith Trooper. So now we have two messes of a teams to clean up, and I haven't even gotten to his back wall. Lovely. Because I don't think he changed anything from his defenses from 5v5 back in December. So most people tend to not change much of their defenses unless some Datacron comes their way to make their teams better. So, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, like I said, I could have done the 2 GL fights a little better and a whole lot differently, but I am nothing if not inconsistent with how I handle battles. So, yeah. And then I saw someone posted in my guild's Alliance Discord server that the rate for Traya versus Darth Malgus was below 10% on the 2 fights that he saw. That were not 2 fights, but from the data that was on SWGOH.gg. So yeah, I won't be trying Traya versus Malgus. Mostly because after how horribly I did against the first opponent, and then we'll see how things go against this guy. Well, that'll be the determining factor on what I decided to put down for defense for the second week. And goodbye, Scythe. Fun times to be had. Okay. So the problem is, I know I need to clean up those 2 teams. However, I'll also have to contend with also attempting to clear his northern zone. So I probably could have also gotten away with using JMK first and foremost against Lord Vader here, or I could have done Lord Vader mirror, because without the Zetas on his Grand Inquisitor and seventh brother, that's not it, his 5th brother, it's not as big of a potential nightmare to contend with. I also think I have a cat meowing at my door. Hold on. Well, let me know what you think about behaving in here. Hi, how are you doing, Daisy? Ow. Well, lay down. Hi, lay down. Okay, maybe one of my cats was out there, but I believe Daisy had ran her off, so I got Daisy instead. Which is fun. Okay, so what did I didn't miss much of anything, did I? I honestly can't remember. But you would think I'd think about pausing the video, but no, I don't wanna. But yeah, instead of having to contend with a 2-fight Lord Vader team, I probably could have just done this JMK team first, or like I said, the Lord Vader mirror. Either one would have been better than what I did. But hindsight is hindsight's an amazing thing, isn't it? But I really thought that the Imperial Trooper team I had would do fine. And if anyone could tell me what I did wrong with that fight, that would be absolutely stellar. Because I don't know if it was the AoE from Piet that sealed my fate, or what exactly it was, or if I just had an off chance win with that Imperial Trooper team in Territory Wars, and I just thought, hey, I could replicate that in Grand Arena. I don't really know. Someone could let me know, that'd be stellar. But anyways, now that we're just down to these 3 yahoos, things won't be very difficult. Well, hopefully won't be very difficult. Okay. Why do I have another notification? Oh, lovely. Okay. So now it's just poor Lord Vader by himself versus a whole bunch of Jedi, which isn't the best idea, but it's the only idea I had available. Also, taking into account what is up north, like this Raddus team, the CLS team, the Inquisitors, and Phasma. The Phasma First Order, that was the other one. Okay, well, there goes the heal from GMK. Well, the revive heal, whatever you want to call it. The savior ability, that's what I'm thinking of, like Jedi Reverence. I can get my words figured out eventually. I know what I'm doing. I am in the process of getting pieces together for a PC. I have a whole bunch of stuff set up for order online. I just need to get it ordered so that way I can, build the PC. So, hopefully, sooner rather than later, I will have a new PC instead of just my laptop, and I can use that to, maybe make better quality videos if that is humanly possible of myself. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes, Maybe do some live streaming of Grand Arena whenever I get it. I really don't know yet. We'll have to see. I don't know if it's just me. Excuse me. Or if maybe it's just me, but like JMK fights versus Lord Vader take forever now with that stupid high amounts of defense. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being dumb. Why do I hear? What are you doing, Daisy? What are you doing? Are you being a goober? Okay, so Phasma with a Imperial TIE Fighter pilot. I don't know why the TIE Fighter pilot is on this team. Maybe it's there to stop like a Bad Batch counter or something. I don't know per se because I really don't know. I don't know if I looked or even showed the. I don't honestly. I'm sorry, guys. I probably should pay more attention to the recording instead of what's going on around me. But anyways, the Phasmacron is the cooldown reduction one, so that's why I'm going with CLS instead of the Bad Batch, because I didn't want to get lapped by Phasma just constantly feeding turn meter to her team. Not that it would have been a problem per se because of the fact that there is no First Order TIE Fighter pilot on this team. Maybe that's why he put the Imperial one there. I don't really know. I'm trying to think of a reason to really have the Imperial TIE Fighter pilot there. I can't think of a good reason, honestly. His Kylo, though, is hitting ridiculously hard for no reason. Well, finally he went night-night. Well, stunned at least. Now he's dead. And now it's just killing the poor TIE Fighter pilot. That was easy. What are you up to, Daisy? You trying to get out of the room now, or what? What you don't know what you're up to? Okay, CLS team. 46% defense is pretty good. The basic ability, Datacron's pretty cool. However, they're not going to be able to do much because I'm going to throw my Iden against it. Why? Because, yeah. Don't really have a solid reason why. I think it's more because I know my Iden team can survive the sorry, need to clear my throat. Anyways, I know my Iden team can survive the damage output that this team has. And yeah. I mean, yeah, it'll take some time for them to let them get their turns and everything like that, but you know, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. It's manageable. Because we got Chewie stunned. Now we can... Well, Chewie's dead now. And now we can go after... I really wanted to go after C-3PO there so he stops putting the confusion debuff on my team. However... Okay, there we go. He's finally stunned. Now we can wait for my turn to go, maybe. And this is why I love using Iden versus CLS, because all their counterattacks amount to absolutely nothing damage-wise, because they just keep healing my team back to somewhat full health protection. Okay, I know there's something at my door now. I don't know what, though. Okay, so it was Galaxy, but Daisy ran her off as soon as I opened the door, so never mind. Okay, so with Seventh Sister Datacron with loads of buffs all over the place and a weird Imperial team around her. I don't know what this. I don't know what this team is. I genuinely have no idea what this team is. It is a hodgepodge of his Inquisitors because he didn't make a full Inquisitorious team, and then an Iden, and he has an Omni Iden. Where, actually, I can tell you where his Imperial troopers are because I imagine they aren't very good. Because this guy is a whale. Okay, I say whale for one reason. It's not because he's only been playing for a couple years, so that is why. Also, he has only a couple hundred. That makes no sense. He has like 140 something not Datacron Zetas, you idiot. Anyways, so let's see. Okay, let's look at his Imperial troopers, shall we? Okay, his Imperial troop. I don't care. Let's see. Yep, he has exactly. He doesn't have Death, Rain, Shore, Snow, Storm, or Magma trooper worked on. That would be why his Iden is on this team here. I don't really know why. I'm not trying to shame the guy. It was just like, dude, if you're gonna have an Iden, you need to work on her team as well. 148 Zetas. That's how many he has. He has 20 Omicrons though, which is more than me. Oh, it's because he has the Boba ones for Territory War. Oh, speaking of Boba Fett, Scion of Jango, he's gonna become a little better with the Tusken Chieftain now, and it looks like 3v3 from the looks of it. So that'll be interesting to see because it looks like the split for Tuskens is gonna be the 3 OG ones, or Tusken Shaman and Raider, and then the other trio for 3v3 will be Tusken Chieftain, Warrior, and Boba Fett, Scion, and Jango. However, in 5v5, it'll be all 5 of the Tuskens without Boba Fett there. So, well, it'll be interesting because I've been wanting those 2 Tuskens from the Book of Boba Fett to come out. I'm quite intrigued to see how well they turn out to be. Very interested. Okay. Now that we don't have to worry about Jin or Raddus, this team's pretty easy to kill. And also having that Datacron with the potency helped a lot more, because I actually remembered to grab it this time. Okay. Now that we've cleared that zone, what do we have on fleets? Why the Profundity, Executor, and Chimaera with the Scythe. The Chimaera fight I'm not worried about. It is going to be this fight here. It's this fight here with the Executrix versus the Profundity. Because I've only done it once so far, and that was my last video. And yeah, I don't necessarily test ship counters in Fleet Arena. I probably should. Oh, okay, well, Vader didn't survive that opening salvo. That is a bummer. Okay, so not going great so far. Close to losing the bomber, but we can get the Scythe out now. I really do enjoy this ship. It is quite interesting. It is a interesting thing. Okay, there goes the Y-Wing. There goes Biggs. It is very fun to use this counter without having to use my Executor against the Profundity, because I don't have my first order counter up to scratch per se, to use against the Executor. So, yeah. I really need the bomber to taunt, so that way we don't lose anyone. Or not, I guess he doesn't get any sort of taunting at all. No, we don't allow that here, boys. But then the TIE Swarm got on, so yippee! Alright. Now for some fun Profundity versus Executor. I don't know why every single time I pull up the Profundity, I click on Bounty Hunters like I'm going to be doing an Executor mirror. I genuinely have no idea why my muscle memory is that. It is a weird one, honestly. But yeah. Sorry, I'm like trying to stretch and all that because it has been quite the rainy injury day here. It's been raining, I think, basically all day, which we really needed it. I mean, last week we had sleet and some snow and freezing rain and all that, but that doesn't melt into the same amount of rainfall, I think, as rain actually does. So, like, it doesn't equate, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Unless I'm just talking out my ass, and that's completely wrong, but please let me know. Also, why in the world is there a freaking blob of space junk floating around behind the Executor? Off to, like, whenever it shows like the it'll make sense in a second, I guess. I don't know. Right there, like, what is all that stuff floating off to, like, directly behind it whenever it was showing the Executor's move? Is it just random? Is it supposed to be random space junk floating around, or am I just stupid? I might just be stupid. I have no idea. Okay, so now we're gonna kill, or try to kill at least, the Chimaera with this Scythe. It's a weird lineup to start off with, the Scythe, TIE Fighter, and TIE Bomber. You would think Darth Vader would be better out front instead of the Bomber? I don't know. I know some people have been trying to figure out what works best, but I think it's supposed to be like, I don't know. Also, why are there no extra TIE Fighters out? What am I missing here with the Scythe? It has to be a reinforcement with the TIE Fighters to get it to spawn, or am I just... I'm gonna look at this while I try to figure this out. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. It does have to be... Okay, so I'm not just being stupid. It has to be the Executrix. It has to be that instead of the Chimaera to get the TIE Fighters to summon. The two crewless ones to be summoned at the beginning. That's what I mean. That's why I was like really confused that there wasn't two of them out there. But nope, it's not me being stupid. It is my opponent and his inability to read the ship kit. So I'm not going to complain. Oh, there's Vader. I do wonder how well the Executrix with the Scythe, TIE Fighter, and TIE Bomber on defense would do. However, I'm not liking how this fight's going because, well, I only had the spy out for a second, but yeah, it's going pretty badly. Okay, looking a little better, and I do mean only a smidge better. Okay, that could have gone way a lot worse. Could have gone way worse. I don't know what that tongue twister was I said a second ago, but okay. So, Kylo, what are we gonna do with you? Don't really want to use a GL. Oh, you're trying to get out now, Rosie? Maybe bounty hunters will work. While I get Rosie out here, let me see. Hold on, Rosie. You're gonna get bounty hunters here. A stab in the dark. I feel like it could work. Maybe, possibly, with the damage. Probably should have done basic with CAD there. Maybe the AoE from Dengar there would have been a better idea. Okay, well there goes Fennec, so it's not going well. That didn't work. I think it's because of a couple things. I did the wrong moves, and then also I didn't have a full bounty hunter team. So now I gotta figure out what would work best against Kylo. Because I don't really know what's in his, I kind of know what's in his back zone, but that's just based off of his information from last 5v5. But really didn't want to do Lord Vader versus Kylo as like a cleanup, you know. It seems like a waste. Maybe I could have done this as like a first team kind of thing, or maybe I could have like focused Hux down first instead of focusing Sith Trooper down. There's a lot of things I could have done better with this Kylo, the first Kylo fight, but here we are with my own mistakes, and now I've got to deal with them. So, yippee. Okay. But yeah, like I said, if I had done my first fight versus JML different, versus JML with JML different, I mean, things would have gone a lot more differently with that. But here we are with my with a Star Killer hidden away in the back. Great, just great. I love it. Love it so much whenever everything goes topsy-turvy. I was trying to figure out what he had on the Datacron here, because I figured instead of using Wampa against the Mon Mothma team, I could use Wampa here, and he would be able to potentially kill the Starkiller team. Because, you know, I have the Tenacity Datacron I have made with him. Should be able to work, right? Maybe, possibly. No? Okay then. Well, that was a mistake. I didn't really have anything at all I could throw at Starkiller at this point without making a royal mess out of it. It was either Wampa or nothing. I probably could have done better off by doing nothing, but you know, it is what it is, really. I have no one to blame but myself. Okay. Seeing Kyle Katarn without even his Zeta is weird. I don't know if that's just me or what. I mean, the biggest issue is going to be Wedge back there constantly getting 100% turn meter, because that's just how his kit is. So we really need to kill him first and ensure he doesn't come back and cause me any issues. I mean, it's kind of proving to be difficult because he's getting all that turn meter. Well, now he's dead. So, and I'm happy Mon Mothma didn't revive Biggs there, because I would have been extremely upset. He's added the 2. Wedge is more manageable. Yes, he has high damage if he lands a crit, but he isn't as annoying as Biggs is, so. Okay, so also no Zetas at all on R2 or BB-8, or even Captain Han. I mean, the Captain Han one's not really necessary, but you know. Whatever. Well, that was pretty easy and straightforward. Oh crap, I need to pull up. Okay, so now that that's all said and done, what could I have done better? Well, I could have done probably a Lord Vader mirror and done my Jedi Master Luke fight against Kylo differently. So that way it would have left me something to kill the Starkiller in his back zone. But, you know, it is what it is. So, the final score, which has been posted, I mean, screenshots, video at the moment, but was 1525 to 1495. He only won by 30 points, so he didn't do as much better than I did, but he still won. But, yeah. If you all enjoyed, hit like, hit subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in a couple days with the beginning of week 2. I hope you have a good one.